Gender discrimination has so far been a never-ending process. We solve one problem while another surfaces. Gender equality has been a big issue today and hundreds of years ago, and we need to continue to take action and take the next steps. Before anybody can come up with solutions, we need to identify the problem, and when it's all said and done, we can look back at the outcomes. You can know that you made a change, but how are we going to do that? How are we going to start? Gender equality has been a problem in our society for hundreds of years. We've solved problems from back then, but that didn't stop from new ones surfacing. There seems to be a never-ending solution to gender equality. Today, we still have problems with religion, women who don't feel respected, and job discrimination. In Zach Ford's article, Religious Freedom Arguments Kill Nebraska LGBTQ Employment Protection Bill, opponents of the bill claim that it would be used to target religious business owners in the state and punish them for their beliefs. Religious business owners are feeling like they are having to choose. They feel like their choices are being ripped away from them. They feel that if this law is passed, then they have to go against what they've learned to believe and trust in. The Bible created man and woman. He didn't create gays or transgenders, and that is why it is tough for religious business owners to want this law to be passed. According to the article, U.S. women feel less respected than European by Megan Brennan and Sophia Clutch. Only 59% of Americans feel respected. I don't know how that makes you feel, but it doesn't make me feel very good. That's barely over half of the population that feels respected. Women are feeling like they can just be wiped under the bus, and like nobody cares that they aren't just as important as men. Another major problem is job discrimination. How many women do we see in the political field compared to men? How many women have different roles in the political fields than men do? Men hold bigger roles in our country, and that needs to change. Or what about LGBTQ job discrimination? According to the Nebraska State Senator Patty Penzing Brooks, Nebraska still faces job discrimination. Many people are being told that they can't have a certain job because they identify differently. Many states in the United States still allow LGBTQ job discrimination, including Nebraska. It's 2019, and people have to worry about being themselves. Being who you are and who you want to be is causing major problems in today's society. Some people are afraid to be themselves in public because they don't want to be judged. It's time that we take action and figure out a way to stop all job discrimination. I think that there are solutions out there that can help solve some of our gender equality issues. We could ban job discrimination for all genders, we could make some kind of religious policy, and we can take action. According to the article, LBGT, Employment Discrimination Ban Fails in the Legislature. Nebraska's bill to pass the banning of job discrimination was closer than ever in its last attempt, but the opposition is still avoiding a vote. Nebraska is trying to make a change, but it still hasn't passed. There is a solution right in front of us, and there are still people who don't want to make that change. One of these reasons is because of religion. In Zach Ford's article, Religious Freedom Arguments Kill Nebraska LGBTQ Employment Protection Bill, some business owners believe by passing this law, it is restricting what they can and cannot believe. That's where another solution could come in. If we could somehow incorporate a policy where we could ban job discrimination without having to compromise the beliefs of religious business owners. I don't want people to have to compromise their beliefs because they are forced to. But that doesn't mean we don't need a change. Tim Fitzsimmons wrote in his article, New Rule Bans LGBTQ Employment Discrimination in House of Representatives, that one of the three major rules that was passed in the House of Representatives was a ban on employment discrimination against LGBTQ staffers and job seekers. We have started to take action in our country. We are starting at a higher level, and now we need to start taking action at a lower level in our states and in our communities. This solution can start a new part of everyday life. Solutions usually result in some kind of outcome. If we can pass these solutions, we will have happiness, gender equality, and religious freedom. There are going to be times when people aren't going to be happy, and that's just life. But it doesn't have to be because of gender inequality. If we want outcomes in gender equality, then we need to follow through with solutions. People of the LGBTQ community don't have to feel like they are worthless or that they don't belong here. Gender equality will be worth it for everybody. People will be thankful for the efforts that we put in to make gender equality happen. The next generation won't have to be scared to be who they want to be. These solutions can allow for religious freedom in the workplace without having religious business owners contradict their beliefs. Everybody can still hold on to what they believe in, but it doesn't have to be at the sacrifice of somebody else. We aren't getting anywhere sitting around waiting for a change. We need to stand up and say this is enough and make a change. Many states have started to take steps, and it's time Nebraska does too. It's time our country does. I want happiness, I want gender equality, and I want religious choices for business owners. At the end of the day, it's your choice. What are you going to do? Sit and wait for a change, or make a change?